Scotty, do you want a reserve driver?
Are you there?
Sorry, Scotty, please don't do that. No, man. Hey, G-Funk. What are you doing there?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
No, I'm checking if you're there. I don't want to speak if you're streaming.
Oh, I was like wondering, what in the world is that?
It's me. I'm just checking if you're there. I do apologize. I'm the one that was trolling you on the chat.
Oh, no. That's perfect.
I was having fun. I was having fun.
Shoot for it. It's perfect. Shoot for it.
Alrighty. I'll catch you later.
All right,
I'm
take care.
I'm gonna join somebody else. Cheers, bud.
Cheers, man. Take care. Thanks for the fun set.
Cheers.
Lucius. Right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Oh wow, you can watch Israel oh wow, he's definitely gonna most probably do that, definitely. But oh, you guys are hysterious. Well, hilarious to say. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Tier 1 Redline Racing League right here at the Spa track. As you can see, the guys are just getting ready in the lobby. Getting ready in the lobby to start their quali session out there. So, ladies and gentlemen, better start moving right now. Get your packet of chips, a bit of beer, and hold on to your seats because this is going to be one heck of a race and we're going to be seeing a lot of entertainment happening out there. So it's going to be one heck of a craft that's going to happen. So woo, let's go, ladies and gentlemen, let's go. This is going to be one beautiful time out there. I was getting so close and oh shame, man. Gary, yeah, I saw you right there. But well, I'm happy you got the fastest time. Also, I'm definitely happy you got the fastest time there, Gary. And you've done a really good job at keeping real close to Michael there. But yeah, what a heck of an interesting race you've given us right there. This is from Gary on the YouTube channel chat. Yeah, that's real good there, young man. You've done a really good job. Oh yeah, definitely. I hope it goes that way. I definitely hope it does. Good luck to those guys in show us what happened in but yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it's been one heck of a rocker evening. If you've missed out on no. I hope you guys did not miss out on the Tier 2 race. As you can hear, the drivers are communicating to just hope for the very best during the race. That's all they're hoping for. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us today as we are about to rock it out today. It sounds like a lot of drivers are going to be super cautious, most probably, on this race, as we do know the first corner leading up to a Rouge can be quite a devastating little section of the track right there. So ladies and gentlemen, let's wait out there and see how this goes. It looks like the guys are already having a bit of fun in the lobby chat right here from the Tier 1 guys. So if you don't know and if you don't know much about what's going to be going on here, ladies and gentlemen, as these guys are racing on full simulation damage, and they have dynamic weather enabled, so they're going to be doing an 18-minute quali followed by a 50% race. So definitely this is going to be one heck of a race, and they do have ghosting on, obviously, just for a few, just to avoid a few issues with the game also. But yeah, it's been one heck of a interesting race from tier 2. Now we are about to start on tier 1, and yes, corner cutting is definitely on strict. We do not play around here. If you try to cut the corner, you gotta make sure you put back the corner, and you're gonna be awarded a time penalty. So ladies and gentlemen, as you're about to begin tier 1 racing, this is gonna be one heck of a race, ladies and gentlemen. I'm hoping you guys are gonna tell me on the chats there who you're in favor of. As you can see, the drivers out there will be showing us the best, the best that they can do. And so all these other drivers are saying Azure is going to take them out. Pretty much Azure is one of the fastest drivers out there on the track. So they're hoping that's going to be the case. But yeah, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, let us prepare to get onto the track as they are about to start the pilot.
What's your bold prediction for the race? Who's going to qualify P1?
Oh, it's quite easy. It's quite easy. It is going to be Azure, but chances are it might be Kose. I'm kidding. Oh, Mackie. It's anyone's game, to be honest with you. The quali. Oh, here we go. Gary says Azure boy. Definitely is going to get that. Pole position for quali. We're already getting some votes coming in from the chat. That's really good there. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I'm hoping you're all ready. I hope you all went to the toilet already. And yeah, let's hope for the best for you guys today, who are going to be on the track. So here we go. Quali session has begun. Let us have a look and see who's going to be the first car to come out. As you can see, not everybody's really interested in pushing. Oh, there we go. We're getting some activity here coming from Mercedes. I would assume the Mercedes would be from Martin and the Mercedes right there already starting to get out. So we'll be getting on board with Martin. So let us just get ourselves set up and ready. Ooh, we got the two. Zeal already out there. So Zeal now is out on his out lap, and he is one of the drivers who have decided, hang on, I'm gonna just try get that fresh air and that fresh track and set my quali time. So these guys are now just really getting into the shake and bake lap as they go through Her Rouge, starting to go through this whole entire track to keep just to get a bit of a sense of how the track feels like, and to get those tires nice and toasty. So going on quite wide there to open up the corner on that right-hander. So that's looking real good, which is definitely going to be seeing a lot of this from these guys as they enter towards, as they're about to approach the corner. They tend to go nice and wide to open up the corner a little bit more, so they can see that apex and have a bit of a faster entry into the corner. So that's the usual thing that we're going to be seeing here in the tier 1 drivers coming up. So you see, 90% of the field is already on the track, and we see Flum and Slim are still in the pits. So that is the McLaren drivers right there. Oof, Zeal looking real good.
This is the real interesting strategy from Martin and Ladmine, and I've seen them do this in other races as well. So you'll see what they do is Martin goes out in front, and then he gives Ladmine a tow on the straights, and then let him pass on the corner to give him a massive advantage on his first flying lap.
Oh, that is quite an interesting comment right there. That, to be honest with you, that is quite great. That is quite interesting. Bit of an insight there coming from one of the teams there. So here we go now. Let us get on board with Zeal. Let us see how he approaches his first corner as he really... goes out a little bit wide on the first corner, but it still carries out a bit of speed there. We got something's going on, and one of the right there on the third sector we got a bit of yellow flags, but now we're on board with Zio as he goes through Harouj, really keeping the car really nice and tidy. Go Team McLaren, here we go. Gerbster voting up for Team McLaren. Definitely would love to see Team McLaren out there really grinding it out. Oh, here we go. Looking real good for Zeal as he manages to keep the speed up throughout the two corners. So far it's looking quite great for him. So this is looking real swifty as we are going through this quali session with Zeal. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're all ready to see all these times that are going to be rolling up on this lap right here. Ooh, there we go. The McLarens have just only went out just now on their flying, warm-up laps, which is the out lap. So, looking real good here from Zeal. Really keeping it nice and tidy, maximizing that track on the exit right there. Here we go, maximizing it again. Ooh, exceeding track limits, unfortunately for Zeal, so that is not looking good for him. But let's just try get on board with Leandro right here. So ladies and gentlemen, if you're really close to the next driver, we'll be giving you a bit of tow right here. Leandro is in the Hassan. He is definitely trying to gun for the Renault right in front of him right there in the distance. Ooh, this is looking real good for Leandro as he goes through the right-hander right there, looking real good, eh? In 6th gear, that's quite interesting. Oh, going down to 5th. Oh, carrying out a lot of speed here coming from Leandro. So as we had from the chat, they said Leandro is one of the drivers to look out for. Oh, here we go. The Mercedes of Ladmine just really cracking it out there already. Oh, here we go. Ooh. I told you guys we're gonna be seeing the times climb right in as we're now sitting at the 141s, and that's looking real good for them. But let us. Here we go. Azure just really cracking himself into it also, and is doing quite well so far. And Corsair backing out of that one. So right now we have Leandro just chilling out. Zeal as he tries again on his quali lap. He's gone out again to just really try it out as he did mess up that first lap that he had for quali. So this is looking real good so far. He hasn't messed up anything. Let us see what kind of a time he's going to be posting out there. We already have guys rooting out there in the chats saying go Team McLaren, and some of them say go Team Red Bull, which is in favor of the driver Azure out there. So let's have a look and see how this is going to be one hell of a cracking quali session for Zeal as he gets a middle sector at a temporary purple. So he's looking fairly good right now. We have a lot of cars, there's a lot of traffic on the track right now, so it might give some of the drivers a bit of an edge going through the corners. But oh well, here we go. That's looking quite fancy for Zeal right here. Ooh, Zeal posts himself into 5th position, so he's gonna have to back out of this one most probably. There we go. He's definitely backing out of this one right here. So, Martin getting a 143.5. Let's try get on board with Slim as he's had that. He had the first sector purple. So far, it's looking quite well. He's looking good and healthy and fit. Let us have a look and see how he's gonna be doing right here on the Spa track. And keeping the speed going through that high-speed left-hander. Oh, yeah. He is on a roll. Slim is a man on a roll right here as we look at it. Keeping that 5th gear just to carry out a bit of speed right there. Quite interesting as he carries out that speed. Ooh, yeah, middle sector getting it purple again. So we might have a bit of a shocker coming from Slim right here as he goes towards turn 17 right here, and then goes through turn 18, the high speed corners, keeping it nice and flat still. And let us have a look and see how this is going to go out as he goes through the last 2 corners of the track. clipping that apex quite well, and getting himself into a higher gear to avoid any wheel spin. Ooh, look at that, 4th position for Slim. That's looking real good out there for this young man Slim, as he puts the McLarens closer and closer to the podium finishes for this, well, podium start to say, for the race. So now we have the usual guys up top. We have Azure in first place, followed by Marsh in second, and then Mackie, and then a new face coming from Slim. Oh, actually, I want to get on board with Scotty, as he is one of the drivers that tends to give us a really good run for our money out here. He is a guy to challenge Azure, so we're hoping to be getting oh, Slim, you beauty. Yes, definitely Slim doing the best for Team McLaren right there. So Gerbstar, are you gonna be buying Team McLaren next coming season? That is the question. That is Gerbstar right there on Twitch. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we are currently
invalidated his lap.
Oh, but he's still on the outer. He's still on out lap, so he should still be okay. So it's
interesting to see the top 5 separated by less than a half a second. I think this is going to be a good race for Tier 1.
Oh no, it's going to be one heck of an epic race. These guys will tend to be a little bit rough around the edges, and they might rough each other out a little bit. But I hope that is not the case for these guys. So let us now get on board with Scott, as he's about to start his quali lap, aka flying lap. Ooh, here we go. Now he's preparing the car. Here we go. Now, here we go. Let's see what Scott has got for us. Going on nice and wide to extend the track, and now extending to get maximum speed towards the start finish. And he's looking real good so far. Let's see how he approaches the first corner. Oh, really good there. Clips the apex quite well, keeping the third gear and keeping that high speed throughout the third gear. Is looking real good. Going past Martin, who's just came out of the pits, and now he's going up Rouge, and manages to keep a bit of speed for himself on his car. So he's looking fairly good so far. And yeah, Scott is on a roll right here. Let us have a look and see how he does. Ooh, gets that purple in sector 1, looking real good. And here we go, taking those corners really high speed and putting a lot of pressure on those tires to stick the car down. So getting that downforce on point. So here we go as we go through the left-hander. Let us have a look and see how he's going to be able to approach this high-speed left-hander. Will he be keeping that speed up? Ooh, there we go. Stays in 7th gear just to make sure that the car stays nice and tidy going throughout that high-speed corner. That is the trick coming from some of these guys out here. Just really winding the car up. This is going to be one heck of a time coming from Scotty. Here we go. Another purple for Scott in the middle. So he's looking real good in that second sector. Let us have a look and see how he does on the third sector, coming right through towards the last few corners. And let us have a look and see how this approach is going to come out for him. Ooh, keeping it nice and tidy, hitting that braking point quite well, clipping the apexes quite nicely, just keeping that high gear to avoid any wheel spin. Oh, Scotty takes that pole position from Azure. Azure is definitely going to be looking out for some blood there to get himself up top. Oh my word, just 10th of a second, dude. 10th speed. Oh, this has been one heck of an interesting race right here. Oh well,
Azure
not race.
is currently out on a hot lap and just set up purple sector 1, so that would be, this is going to be close.
Oh, this is on fire. This is on fire, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, we are right now on board with Azure as he goes through the high-speed left-hander, and he's going to the last few corners or the chicanes, and here we go. And go. A bit of a lock-up on the entry there. Oh, Ladman going out wide just to allow Azure to be... Oh, Azure takes that pole position right out of there. Yoo! Wow. It's just
more than a half of a second. What a lap.
Yo, dude. Like, this is... this is going to be one heck of a race. I'm not going to lie. One heck of a race. Slim is on his out lap. He might be able to crack himself into those 141s. So hopefully he is quite close to breaking it. Oh, looks like Azure has got a car behind him. Oh, Ladman using Azure as a bit of a tow right there on the first straight after Harouche. So it's looking real good for him so far, the Camel Straight. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, if you've just joined us, make sure you have your popcorn ready as we are about to end the quali session. We've got 5 minutes to go, so make sure you got your popcorn. You've went to the toilet because you want to be glued to your screen to have a look and see how this is going to turn out for these guys in Tier 1. They're going to be giving us an exciting race today. So, woo-woo! I'm hoping you're ready for this because these guys are full of energy. They're going to be showing us some real good action. But anyways, now let us have a look and see what's happening down at the bottom of the field. Ooh, so we are now on board of Martin. Will Martin be able to get himself into the 42s or the 41s? That is the big question.
Zeal just almost put it into the pit wall after turn 1.
Oh, that is not good. Zeal is one of those people. He's just full of mistakes. He is a fast driver, but he is a bit full of mistakes, unfortunately, on his behalf.
The all or nothing approach.
Yeah, it's either you do or you just don't. You know. Yeah. Zeal is that person we say full send, and you'll just full send it. Definitely. Ooh, Martin is looking fairly okay. He's doing okay so far on his quali lap. So far is looking fairly okay. Let us actually just get on board and see what's happening right here. He's almost used up all of his ERS. Will he be able to get himself? Oh, go straight into the pits right there. Oh well. So
out lap at the moment, as well as Quiz and Mackie. So it's going to be interesting to see if they can shuffle up that top
ooh, Ladman just kissing the barrier there a little bit, coming out of the high-speed corners. Ooh, that's not looking real good for Ladman. He is he messed it up coming out of campus. But yeah, let us actually get on board onto one of these guys right here. Oh, it's the Lion Lamb who actually hit the barrier. So you are saying, where's Kose? I can't see Kose. Let us actually get on board of Kose as he is currently on his out lap. Right, so Kose is chilling out, just really planning the whole entire thing for himself, just really taking it nice and slow. Ooh, we got Kose approaching Kose from behind. Wonder what's going to be going on between these two guys. Is Kose
Marsh coming out on his hot lap behind the two of them.
Oh my god. Oh, that was close. That was close.
Gaining some slipstream.
Oh, it doesn't. He didn't manage to get.
So who's
All right, Kose is now to start his hard lap. Let us find out. Will he be able to make amends to the previous lap that he had? Will he be able to get himself into the 141s and give it a bit of a cracker to get himself into the top 3 position? He is capable of doing it, and I have a feeling he might be able to do it right here as he manages to go through Harouche, just really using the maximum length of the apexes right there and the chicane. So he's looking real good right here, going out a little bit wide and keeping himself into higher gears and just going nice and strong there, getting a lot of speed going through the corners right here of campus. But so far he's looking fairly okay, going to Strava lots, and now he's going into the 16th. Oh, that's validates his lap. Oh, that's not good at all. Ladman is still on his hot lap right here, so Ladman be able to do a bit of a better job of his current time right now. So Zeal retires. Okay, well, it's not a shocker. We've seen a lot of guys towards the end of the quali session. They do tend to retire if they think they cannot do anything better, but so far he's looking fairly okay. Ooh, Ladman just really having a cracker of a time out there. Ooh, he posted a purple in the middle. Going through the 17th corner, and now he's going through to the 18th at a high speed, keeping his foot glued to the floor, and now going through to the last few corners right there, managing to kiss that apex quite well. Cosette just retired. Ooh, loses the back end a little bit, went in a little bit too hard there. Now give it a try, boy, give it a try, it might be better, and no, unfortunately it doesn't. If he just hit that second corner right, he would have managed to get himself up in front. So, ladies and gentlemen, as we have concluded our qualifying session, we have Azure right on top, followed by Mackie. And, okay, well, we still do have Marsh still trying himself. Oh, but he doesn't have enough areas, it just invalidated. But Marsh in 3rd place, followed by Scott in 4th, Zeal in 5th place, and then followed by Slim from the McLarens. The McLarens have a lot of favor in the chats currently. And then we have Leandre out there in 7th place, of course taking 8th place. Ladman in 9th place, and completing the point position start would be, of course, Air in 10th, and then followed by Martin in 11th.
Martin is still on a hot lap, so he might just sneak into the top 10.
Let's have a look and see. And,
no,
nope, doesn't. Oh, shame, man. So 11th place is taken by Martin, and then oh, what a lap by Ladman. Shame he lost this in the bus stop. Definitely. Bart, you on the bus stop. Big WhatsApp group friends out there. You on the bus stop, Bart. But yeah, thank you for letting us know on that one. Definitely. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys are ready, as we have Ladman in 13th place, and then to end the whole entire pack is Flum in Ladman in 12th place, and then Flum in 13th place. So, ladies and gentlemen, you let me know, who are you in favor of right there? Let me know in the chat. Who's the guy that you fancy out to be a really good driver to make it all the way to the top? And then also let me know, as we get towards the end of the race, who would be getting himself or the driver of the day. So this is going to be one heck of an interesting start, ladies and gentlemen, and hopefully we do not get the same incident that has happened in tier 2. So let's get all foggy, I see. But yeah, starting at really cold temperatures, that might not favor braking points quite well. The track will be quite cold.
I do think if you are in slipstream, braking is going to be quite hard with the lower track temps. I do think we're going to see some front wings flying.
Yeah, a lot of spare wheels will be left in that first corner as the rest of the guys up front punch through a hole leading towards that first corner. So hopefully these guys are aware of what's happening up front. So yeah, we have 5 seconds to go, and let's get rolling. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're all ready to see the fun-filled action coming from Spa. Right, here we go. Now we're about to start the race. Oh, here we go. Oh, that was formation for now. Oh, geez, I saw that too. I saw the two things. I was like, hey.
Getting overexcited.
Yeah, I thought somebody jumped the
predictions for the race.
I don't know really. Hey, to be honest with you, this could go either way. So Scott has proven to show a lot of potential, and Mackie also has a lot of potential. It's just a matter of how much potential are they willing to show. Marsh definitely is all the way up there, followed by Azure. So that team is going to be doing quite well. But you'll never know. This track is full of surprises. As we've seen, people make a few mistakes. Even Michael made a few mistakes in the previous race, lost the position and gained it back afterwards with a bit of a push. But It is what it is. What do you think? Who's gonna be getting up there? Well, who do you think is gonna be up there?
I have some faith in Scotty. I do believe he's going to end up on the podium. I don't know if he's going to replace Mackie or Marsh, but I also have seen the Lion Lamb making his way up the field in quite a few races. So I wouldn't be surprised if he's our driver of the day today.
All right, so you would say Lion Lamb would be the driver of the day. Driver of the day can also go to Corsair, as he is one of the quick drivers when it comes to racing, but he tends to be quite aggressive, so that usually plays right against him. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see how that goes out for him during the race. I mean, we have Koos and Leandre. Those are the two drivers with a lot of potential. So, you know, hopefully if they can keep it together, they might find themselves all the way up there as they are currently sitting behind Slim and Zio. So I definitely do know Leandre and Koos are faster than Zio. It's just that Zio is a fast driver, but he just suffers from a consistency issue. So he just needs to learn to be more and more consistent to get himself right. So, but we'll just have to wait and see.
Interesting to see that the Lion Lamb, the only driver to start in the mediums, the rest of the pack all on softs. So I'd be quite curious to see if that overcut works for him.
To be honest with you, I've noticed starting off in mediums, it gives you that edge. You know, if you can keep up with everybody for at least 7 laps, it does give you that edge, definitely.
Until they start pitting.
Yeah, until they start pitting, then that's where you'll start seeing a huge difference in speed. But if you can keep up and if you can handle those medium compound tires, it should still be fairly good. So, ladies and gentlemen, as the drivers are now ready to rumble, let us now get ourselves into Slim's car to just give us a bit of an overview of what's going to happen on the first corner. Now they've started. Let's have a look and see who's got a really good... ooh, there we go. The Williams seems to be struggling a little bit there on the launch. And, ooh, that Haas getting squeezed into the apex of the first corner. We do see a bit of space there. And we had a bit of contact between the McLaren and one of the other cars. So now we're going towards the Rouge. How's this going to look like for these drivers as they go through Rouge? So far, it's looking fairly okay. The Red Bull of Marsh trying to make a move now on Mackie. Will Mackie be able to defend? Oh no, definitely not. It's not working so well for Mackie right there as he is on the inside. Marsh giving him a bit of space there, but Marsh gets that inside line on the next corner and now making sure he closes the gate on Mackie. Mackie's going to have to try and find another move on Marsh, but then now Mackie's in the hall. Ooh, we got Zeal almost trying a move there on Mackie, going into the corner right there, so that could have been something to see. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is looking fairly okay right here. Leandre has made up a few places from that start, so he's now right in front of Slim, and Slim might be suffering a little bit from... ooh, here we go. Leandre trying another move again on the racing point. Ooh, Leandre is smashing on the side of the racing point of Zeal. So that is not going to work so well for Leandre right there. As I've said, Leandre is an aggressive driver. They tend to be a little bit careless right there. He's got a lot of speed, but he's a little bit too careless. And right now, he's getting punished by being a little bit too careless. Ooh, here we go. We got another driver just really trying a move right there on Leandre, and it's Ladman just moving up quite well. So this is not looking so great for some of these drivers out there. So now we got...
Leandre lost some wing in that incident. It was Leandre diving into the pits.
Oof, that's not looking so great for him. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, as we are headed onto our second lap right now, the opening lap seems to be okay. We've got some blue flags there. The opening lap seems to be okay so far, so everything is looking fairly okay. Now it's just a matter of who's going to make the first mistake right here as we are going through onto our second lap. It looks like the McLaren has got a bit of a... Oof, let us try... Ooh, McLaren... Oh dear, there's a lot of guys who went into the pits and the game is now messed up. So I can't do a follow-up right now. Alright, so now the McLaren is under attack from the Racing Point of Zeal. Zeal getting into the inside line right there, staying a little bit out and just backing off. And now Zeal is right on top of the McLaren's gearbox, but then now looks like the Williams right behind him wants to have a taste of what's going on front there. So now the McLaren is going to have to make a plan and just try to push as hard as he can. Now Zeal is trying to see if he can make a move. McLaren closes the door a little bit there, and Zeal tries to make another move again to try to get into the inside, but unfortunately not being able to make another move onto him right there. So Slim is now just really trying to defend for his life as he has Zeal of the Racing Point just really squeezing him as much as he can right there. Ooh, Ladman, a 3-second penalty. That is definitely not looking real good for him. Right now we're going through towards the 17th corner now, the high speed 18th corner, and looking fairly okay. We're currently on board with Slim. And here we go, the McLaren might be able to make a move. Well, sorry, not McLaren, the Racing Point of Zeal might. Ooh, here we go. The fast laps are starting right there, 145 from Azure. But
The auto is now enabled, so this Racing Point should be able to pass Slim on the next straight.
oh, but I see now that's going to be Racing Point. That's going to be a DRS train followed after that that McLaren. But now the interesting thing was, will Mackie be able to make a move? Ooh, safety car. What happened? Leandre messed it up again. What in the world happened?
Oh, and Corsair has a puncture.
Wait a minute. Ooh. Ooh, that's quite interesting. So we haven't seen any of those for a while. Wow, this has been one heck of an interesting start. So we have not had too many casualties. We've just had Leandre as one of the beginning casualties, but Corsair getting a punch. Something you do not, something you do not see all the time out there, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah. Oof, ooh, he's trying to keep the car nice and steady to try get it into the pits.
Just trying to get it to the pit stop.
Oh, shame, man. This is the thing. When you have manual pits, this is real hard. I mean, if it is automatic, this car would be moving a whole lot faster. But as you can see, the race leaders are about to get to him. So hopefully... Ooh, he's got 2 punches. The whole entire the right side of the car had punches. Oh, it goes out to mediums. Okay, that's quite interesting. So his mediums should be...
You should be able to finish the race on those. I don't know what they're going to look like at the end, but...
yeah, look, as we've seen from Tier 2, those mediums are not the ideal compound. So, right now, he's going to have to do a bit of a push to get himself all the way to the other side of the track. So he's going to have to catch up to everybody. Oh, we see Azure going into the pits. Oh.
Sure, Marsh and Mac.
Okay.
Oh, but it's safety car, so...
Yeah, it's safety car. So, ooh, goes in hard. Azure takes hards.
Was 5-second penalty collision.
And then Ladman's still on mediums on his these mediums have done 3 laps. So it looks like the Red Bulls have double stacked and went out for hards, and then it looks like everybody's going hards except for Slim also. Ladman going for mediums also, and Martin also mediums, and we see Corsair of mediums. But then other than that, everybody else has gone out for hards.
The Lion Lamb choosing track position over fresh tires, so
yeah, so
P1 with 3-lap-old mediums.
So the only thing is really hoping for is to get another safety car.
Yeah. No, I don't think the mediums are going to make it. It's 3 laps, so 21 laps old mediums. No, he's not going to have a good time.
Oh no, but he's still gonna have to pit because he has to change to another set of tires. So this is not.
I think he pits at lap 1.
Didn't he start with the medium compound?
Oh yes, you're right.
Let me just have a look and see. Stops? Yeah, he hasn't done a stop. He's still on 0. Because he was one of the guys who actually started with that medium compound.
Yes,
so
he was the only medium runner, I remember.
oh, he's gonna regret that. Unless if somebody makes a bit of a mistake and bring up a bit of a safety car. So oh well, so the safety car is not gonna start until the next lap. Corsair still needs to catch up.
Catch up some 45 seconds, but at least he can drive at normal pace.
Yeah, right now he's definitely able to drive at normal pace, but the safety car will go on the next lap, so that's fairly okay for him, but his tires are going to be destroyed by the time he gets to them. Ooh, Lion Lamb just he's got a 3-second penalty right there. So that's gonna work against him, unfortunately, at the end of the race. So, ladies and gentlemen, let us just have a look and see how this is gonna turn out. So we are currently under safety car, and we have the Lion Lamb just choosing not to pit, but to stay out of his medium compound tires. So he's gonna try out his luck and see if it could maybe, just maybe, get a bit of distance away from the guys behind him and those hard compound tires. But with those mediums, they should be able to do a bit of damage and a bit of distance. But we're gonna have to just wait and see and find out how this is gonna turn out for these guys. Right, oh, we got 2 cars going into the pits. That's Mackie and Quis, who've just decided to pit right now.
I think they're gonna swap onto the mediums. Go to the end of the race.
Yeah, the mediums will go to the end of the race. So this is a strategy that I would do, is do a pit and then go, and then on the last lap of the safety car do another pit. I've done this before and it actually worked, and I got the 3rd position. So it can still work. Oh, here we go. Here, oh, there we go. Quis coming out right in front of Kose. That's looking really nice for him. And here we go. So we got more guys, half of the field on medium compound tires, and then the rest of the field on the hards. So that's question is it really worth it to actually go with those hard compounds? I mean, the mediums now will be able to complete the race, but then now for the guys on the hard compounds, that's going to be one heck of an interesting one right there. So well,
believe drivers like Joe Marsh and Scott, who are quite quick, are going to keep up with the medium runners, and then they'll have the tire advantage in the last 5 laps. So it's going to be quite an interesting race.
Yeah, I feel like that's the case. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, as we are now on the last lap of the safety car, the nice and the nice silver Mercedes right there in front of the Formula 1 cars. Right now we've got the horse of the Lion Lamb leading the pack, and then we are followed by Azure, and then we have Marsh, and then Slim, and then we have Zeal right there. Zeal has managed to keep himself into, keep a bit of a good position for himself. He moved up, I think, 2 places, if I'm not mistaken. But Scotty follows right behind after having a bit of contact with Leandre, most probably. I think I saw them have a bit of contact, and that's why he ended up having to go into the pits. But then we got Ladman and Martin, and then Flum following them, followed by Koos in 10th position, which concludes the points positions currently right now. And then now, quite interesting that the Lion Lamb is not bobbing and weaving to get those tires up to temperature. So, oof. Oh!
Big contact.
Safety car is... Oh, Azure getting a 5-second penalty right there. And now, so that's going to punish Marsh. Was it Azure or Marsh?
Zeal losing some wing as well.
Oh, right. So, we got a bit of, we saw, I definitely saw, we had a bit of a spin out there from Scotty, as he didn't manage to keep the car in tidy on that first corner. But right now it's just under attack from Flum. Will Flum be able to make him? We got the Williams and the Ferrari trying to make a move, ganging up on the Ferrari. There we go. Oh, gee whiz, that is not looking real good right there for the McLaren of Flum, as he's now just put himself up for grabs for these guys right here. So, Flum managed to make a move, and Koos managed to make a move on Scotty. So that's unfortunate for Scotty, as he's had a bit of a bad start right there. A lot of guys who are voting for Scotty, this is not turning out to be a great race for them. But anyways, let us actually now get on board with Slim right here. Oh, wait, that's strange. Ladman dropped down the field from first position all the way down to 5th. So, oh yeah, unfortunately he had a bit of contact with Azure behind.
Yeah, before the safety car restart.
Oof. So Azure is most probably going to carry on with his tires right now. He's definitely not going to push to go into the pits. What do you think?
I didn't see the collision, but it being simulation damage, I do believe he might have damaged his wing, but it seems like he's staying out.
He is. He does have damage on the wing, definitely.
Maybe he's just trying to pull enough of a gap to not come out behind the middle of the pack. I do believe he is fast enough. We'll have to see. Luckily, this track is more straight than downforce, except for section 2. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. Zeal also lost the wing on the safety car restart and also choosing to not pit. So we have 2 potential safety cars on the track currently.
Oh, yeah, we're seeing a move coming from Marsh, making a move on Zeal. Zeal suffering from that wing damage right there, not managing to hit the apex quite well at a higher speed. So that's an easy pick for Marsh. As we see now, the Haas of Ladman, of the Lion Lamb, trying to make a move on Zeal, but then Zeal just closing the door, and now the Lion Lamb is under the mercy of Ladman right behind him, and Martin also wants to see if he can make a move, but then here we go, Zeal making a bit of a shake and bake to avoid the Lion Lamb from making a move, coming out of the exit right there. So right now we're just going to really have to wait and see how this is going to find. Oh, Corsair picking up a bit of a penalty coming through the corner right there. So that is not looking good. But now the Lion Lamb is just really suffering to get past Zeal, as Zeal right now is under pressure from the Lion Lamb. Will Zeal be able to keep himself composed, as the Lion Lamb will be able to line himself right next to Zeal, and now the Lion Man is making a move on Zeal. There we go. So the Lion Lamb just completing the move quite swiftly right there without any issues. Now will the other drivers be able to make a move? Oh, there we go. The Mercedes of Ladman just really waiting to see if they can pick Zeal up. Also, they're right on top of Zeal, and they're now going towards the first corner right there. Will Zeal be able to get a really good exit to stay away from the 2 Mercedes behind him? So he's now behind the Haas of the Lion Lamb. So this should be able to give him a bit of a DRS on this. Oh wait, DRS is not open yet, is it?
It is.
Oh,
DRS
it is.
just not enabled,
Oh.
so we have a bit of a DRS train, but I do think he's going to suffer in sector 2 because of the front wing. We also see the Lion Lamb just trying to break the slipstream.
Oh, here we go, right here. So, the Lion Lamb just really keeping away from Zeal, but Zeal now is keeping the rest of the pack and compacting them up together. This is going to be quite tricky for the guys behind Zeal, as they will be getting too close to the next car's engine right there. So we're going to be seeing a bit of wings being lost from these other guys right here. So now let's just get on board with Ladman's car right here and have a look. Ooh, we got a spin out there from the Haas. Hey, it is quite close right there. Unfortunately, the Haas spun out and having to lose a lot of positioning right there for him. So, that is not ideal after he's pushed so hard to go past the racing point right here. So right now the racing point is under attack from the Lion Lamb. Martin needs to get his car lined up so he can get himself into place to take the position right after the Lion Lamb has overtaken the racing point. But we're going to have to wait and see how this is going to turn out. So right now we have the McLaren of Slim trying to really see if he can make a move on Marsh. So
there was contact between the 2 Mercedes drivers.
That is damn, the 2 Mercedes drivers having to lose a bit of spare parts right there. That is not looking real good for them. But oh my word, a bit of wing damage coming through from these guys. But so far, there we go. The Haas just making a move right there on the other Mercedes. But that's not looking so great. But let's have a look and see now as we come out through Harush. Marsh managing to keep away from Slim. So that's looking real good for him right now. So we've got another DRS train happening right behind Zeal. Sorry. And we see Scotty wants to make a move. Oh, here we go. Scotty will be able to complete a move. Almost completing a move on Koos. But Koos managing to keep the car nice and tidy. Scotty just taking in that inside line there. But unfortunately, Koos keeping himself right in there. And just, Scotty picks up a 3-second penalty, going a little bit too wide there for track limits. As you see right now, going through the high-speed left. And, unfortunately, Scotty having to back off the throttle. What the hell? Oh, okay, that's quite interesting there, as we see, of course.
If Koos has damage.
Oh, Koos does definitely have damage, front wing damage. So Scott is looking fairly good right now. He's a guy on shape right here. So right now we got Mackie.
Is also about to make a move on Flum.
Yeah, Flum just got away with that because now Mackie had to back off a bit coming out of that exit right there. So right now we're just going to chill with Mackie and looking at Flum right in front. Ooh, whoa, okay. So, Flum sticking his car in there, but now messing up that move. Unfortunately, that is not Zeal's fault, as Flum did not have the right of way into the corner right there. So he should have just backed off. But right now, that is so unfortunate for Flum, as he's now lost out on a place and is now behind Mackie. Ooh, that is not...
Almost hitting the pit wall.
Yeah.
In his fight with Flum.
Yeah, that is so close, so close. Now, Mackie should have DRS on Zeal and should be able to get a bit of an edge. A few more kilometers, which will allow him to get closer and closer to Zeal. So this is looking fairly okay for Mackie, as he is one of the fast drivers. Right now, we have the two Red Bulls, which are following each other quite closely right there. So they might be battling it out maybe, but we'll have to wait and see.
Also sitting with 8 seconds worth of penalties, so it might be worth just letting his teammate go.
Yeah, that is so true. But yet again, I think his teammate is just going to try and avoid other drivers overtaking him, because Azure does have wing damage.
Yes.
Anyway, so what an interesting race we have, ladies and gentlemen, as we headed towards the halfway mark. So far, everything has been looking quite interesting. Ooh, we had a bit of a spin out there from the Lion Lamb. Oh, it's so unfortunate.
Mackie just got past Zeal as well.
Oh, very nicely done for Mackie. But Zeal does have a bit of damage, so you'll lose out on a lot of speed. But Zeal now just losing out a bit of speed also from Scott. Scott is definitely a man on fire. It's so hard to keep up with who to be with right now, as you see a lot of guys on the field just really swapping positions, trying to keep up there. Oh, Zeal losing more places. Zeal going into the pits, just deciding it's not really worth it to carry on with that broken wing, as he is suffering a lot. So he's most probably going to go out of mediums or softies. I feel like softs will be the good idea right now.
Yeah, soft should be able to last him to the end. If he slaps on a pair of softs, which he did do, he should be able to catch up to the pack. As everyone is currently on either mediums or hards that are, well, Lion Lamb still has to make a pit stop, so that's a free position. So
that will allow Zeal to just get himself into the points position. So that's looking fairly good for him. Oof, a lot of locking up going on there for Koos getting another penalty right there. Scotty locking up a little bit there. So this is quite interesting. So this is a chase between the hard compound tires and the medium compound tires. You know, it's more about driver capability right now.
I think the next battle we're going to see is Slim and Azure. There's a 300th of a second gap between the two of them. But I think Azure is still suffering from some front wing damage.
Oh no, definitely. He's definitely feeling it right now. So I feel like Azure just needs to really give in and just go into the pits, because if he doesn't go into the pits right now, it's going to be too late for him. I have a feeling he's going to go soft. Let's see. Go. Here we go. There we go. That's it. He called it quite well. So yeah, because it's not worth it. I mean, if he goes onto the softs, he'll be able to catch up the time quite easily. He'll catch up to these guys, hopefully.
Yes, I do believe it. Interesting. He's going on to the mediums, also serving his 5-second time penalty for the collision, but no soft tires for Azure.
Oh, so that means, but you see, then if he's going for mediums, that's going to allow him to put more pressure on the tires and actually push out really hard. Because those soft compound tires will degrade quite quickly, so Muscle is going to be able to only do 8 laps.
Zeal getting past Koos, seeing those soft tires doing exactly what they are supposed to do.
Ooh, we got a bit of a changeover right here, a bit of a battle going on between Ladman and Kose. Kose is quite an aggressive driver, so will Ladman be able to make a move? But then Ladman is now under attack from Flum right behind him, so this is going to be one heck of an interesting round right now. We've got a Renault in front, followed by a Mercedes, and then followed by a McLaren. Will we be able to see any moves? Ooh, Ladman going out wide there. That's not going to help him out, as he did get a bit of an advantage, but doesn't manage to get himself closer to Corsair. So right now, you know, it's going to be quite interesting. Will Ladman be able to make a move on Corsair? Because Corsair is a quick driver, but it tends to be quite aggressive, which is his downfall, which allows him to make more and more mistakes. His racing line is costing him on speed right there, definitely. Ooh, so we're looking at this battle here between Corsair, Ladman, and Flum. I have a feeling something is going to happen right here. We're going to have somebody getting injured. Ooh, a lot of lockup there from Corsair. That's almost a 100-meter lockup right there.
Feel definitely the most vulnerable driver at this point in time is Corsair, with not having DRS in the car in front. Both Landmine and Flum having DRS and the slipstream effect.
But you see right now, Ladman has just got out of the DRS thingy position right there. Ooh, Quest sitting in really fast time there, 1:45.5. So right now, the person who's actually vulnerable is actually Ladman, because Flum should have a bit of DRS. The only thing that Ladman is going to have is just a bit of a tow from the car in front. But so far, it kind of didn't work for him. Must have given him a few hundredths of a seconds, but that was pretty much it. So right now we have Flum right on top of Ladman there.
Also see Marsh starting to pull a gap on Slim.
Yeah, now, oof, 2 seconds now. Oh, that's quite interesting. So Slim should have a bit of an edge right there with those medium compound tires. But so far it doesn't look like he is getting much out of them, as he is losing a lot of pace from Marsh. Marsh really keeping up quite well with his pace. He might be pushing really hard to try increase the gap so he can get himself into a position to go for another pit and get the fastest lap, or just carry on with those hard compound tires.
Also interesting that Azure has made up 3 seconds on the Lion Lamb just in this lap. But Lion Lamb is on 12 lap old mediums, so I wonder when he's going to dive into the pits, because he's probably going on to the softs as well.
Oh, I think he should be going in now. I will go in now, because the thing is, now he's going to start losing out on a lot of time, and that's going to most probably get him out of the points position if he carries on like that. So right now we've got Zeal right behind. We've got Gus right behind Zeal. So, ooh, look at that time right there. 1:44.3 coming from Azure. Now the question is, will Azure be able to make it all the way up to the 3rd position right there? That is, 3-second penalty for Zeal. Marsh also picked up a penalty. That's going to cost him a little bit there. Mostly that's why Marsh started pushing, because now Slim is in a position where he can actually take...
Sure, getting past Lion Lamb on the DRS straight. Yeah, I think it's time for Lion Lamb to put on the soft tires and see if he can steal the fastest lap.
I think he should have pitted a little bit earlier. He should have pitted on the lap when Azure was right behind him, before he overtook him the previous lap. But anyways, that's a strategy for another time. That's his idea. But because the thing is, right now, when Lion Lamb goes into the pits, he's going to be losing all of his positioning. He's not going to be in the points table anymore. So that means he's not going to be able to get that fastest lap, even if he does. Ooh, safety car! Flum retired. Flum retired. Ooh, had a spin out.
Lion Lamb with the 200 IQ plays. He had a
Oh. This is now going to play in favor of the Lion Lamb now. But now, oh, Marsh went into the pits and went for softs.
I do think we are going to see quite a few drivers boxing for the softs now. Slim also putting on some softs.
That's strange.
Mackie in the pits, Corsair in the pits, Landmine, Azure. Azure's going to keep pushing. He just put on
He just put in his medium, so he's going to be okay to go through. So that should allow him to be right up there into most probably 4th position. Ooh.
Scott also deciding to continue on the hards, which is quite a bold strategy.
So Scott, so Scott is hoping to defend for his life right now. So that is definitely not a good idea coming from Scott. Yeah, oh, that's quite strange. But that is definitely not a good idea coming from Scott. He needs to make sure he stays away from that. Ooh, a lot of luck up there from Azure. This has been quite an interestingly calm race so far. A bit of action coming from these guys. So far we've had 2 DNFs of Flum and Leandre having spinned out of one of the corners during the race. It's unfortunate that that has happened, but it is part of the race and that's how things go. I mean, Flum had so much potential of actually getting into the top 3 position, you know. It's so unfortunate that happened. So for now, we're just going to have to wait and see and find out how this is going to go out for them.
I must say I'm quite impressed with Slim. He has been having a great race, keeping it clean, staying in the top 3, making some of the better strategy choices, in my opinion. No penalties yet. Definitely up for podium for Slim.
Yeah, you might actually even get, well, I don't think you'll get a podium because right now he's got the likes of Azure and Mackie right behind him, so that's definitely not a podium for him, but he'll definitely get the definitely get the job of the day most probably. So I'm sure right now Gerbster is really happy as one of his McLarens is actually all the way up there at the top, so he's looking real good for that. Alright, so we might actually have the safety car going on this lap actually. Because now everybody has caught up. Everybody's looking real good.
So only 4 drivers opting to not go for softs, being Zeal, who swapped off his softs to mediums, Corsair on new mediums, Azure staying on his mediums, and then Scott on his 11 lap old hards.
Yeah,
so this is going to be quite the sprint race for the last 6 laps.
Yeah, this is more like a 5-lapper feel vibe, you know. But I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna be quite hard for Scott. He is a fast driver. He's gonna struggle to get those hard compound tires back onto temperature. I mean, they should still have a bit of meat. I don't think they'll be bad, but they should still have a bit of meat. So the only thing he needs to do is to be a little bit faster than Marsh, and then he'll be able to stay away. But let's actually have a look and see now. Oof, he's got a 6-second penalty. He should have went into the pits.
He has to park his car in the middle of the track and do that for the next 6 laps.
Yeah, but still though, even if he does do that, he's going to lose a lot of places because now he's got a 6-second penalty compared to Marsh, who's only got a 3-second penalty.
His other option is letting Marsh through and trying to stick with him, so Marsh and him pull away. But I don't.
Oh, yo, using Marsh as a bit of DRS the whole entire time. That'll be a really good idea. So it'll keep him away from Slim.
I don't know if he'll be able to do that on the hards though, especially not through Sector 2. Marsh and Slim are going to be a lot faster.
But do you think Azure will be able to make it into the podium finish?
Ooh, I don't know about podium, probably P4. It depends on how good the start is, but Azure being Azure, I wouldn't be surprised, but I do think it's going to be difficult.
Alright. No, that is true. That is true. But I think Joe is going to be able to make it into podium. But unfortunately... Oh, well, he's only got a 3-second penalty, so that might work for him. Here we go now, guys. There's a bob and weave to get those tires up to temperature. The guys are now getting ready to resume for the race. So this is going to be one heck of a lacquer time for these guys, as we only have a few more laps. This is more of a sprint race than anything else. Let us wait and see how this goes out, as the guys are bobbing and weaving, getting those tires up to temperature. Just doing a few running burnouts right there. Here we go, as now the guys are pushing as hard as they can. And oof.
That's a block up for Scott.
Yeah, I saw that definitely. So right now, as we're going towards the, that looks like Scott has got a really good pull away there. Marsh almost hitting Scott's rear end right there. So let's actually stay right here on Azure's car. But I have a feeling something is going to happen right there. Marsh is going to try to do a dive. So let us actually just get on board. Linelam getting a 3-second penalty. Scott trying to break the toe from these guys behind him, but unfortunately failing to do so right there. So now let's have a look and see how Azure does. He's actually on the medium compound tires. They should be up to temperature by now. So hopefully he's going to have a lot of grip going through the high speed corners and the medium speed corners. So this should help him out to get himself all the way up into the points position right there. So we have Marsh getting really close to Scotty right there. Mackie getting a 3-second penalty. This is now eliminating the guys without penalties. The only person without a penalty right now is Slim. Slim just needs to keep it nice and tidy. Then he's got an easy peasy pole position. So the only thing he needs to do now is to stay nice and close with these guys as much as he can right here. So Slim is getting really close to Marsh, as Marsh is having to back off from Scott all the time. So this might just end up with Slim overtaking Marsh. But then we're seeing Marsh trying to make a move on Scott. Will he be able to make it? Let's see. Let's wait and see if there's going to be a lunge. Side by side on the last two corners. And there we go. Marsh really making the most out of that last corner right there. Now it's just a sprint race to the first corner, but then unfortunately it looks like Scott might have had a better edge. Marsh locking up on the outside, and then Scott is staying in the inside right there. There's been a bit of contact. Scott lost. Scott lost a bit of a wing there, and now we're going to have Mackie definitely having a bit of lunch here. So this is going to be an easy peasy pass for Mackie, as Scott struggles for grip with that front end being a little bit too loose now. So now Scott might be able to make a move back. That's not looking real good right there for him. That has been quite interesting. Right now we got Mackie just
Azure and Mackie also fighting it. Azure and Slim, sorry. Seems like Mackie got past Slim.
That's interesting. Why did Scott do that? I think he couldn't brake hard enough, unfortunately. Of that front wing damage, you come in too hot. That's what's... Scotty exceeding track limits. 10-second penalty.
That's quite harsh.
That's looking real favorable right now for Slim, as is now eliminated. We've now eliminated one fast driver, which is Scott. So now Slim should easily get easy peasy pole position. But now the question is, will Slim be able to keep up with the pace of Marsh, keeping that 3-second gap difference between them right there, as he is in a place of getting the pole position. So he just needs to hang on for dear life. But then the gap seems to be increasing slowly but surely. Now Azure is in 4th place, and now we're going to be seeing a move.
I was about to say is Azure is right behind him, and we all know how that goes.
Definitely. Joe's going to line himself up, so he's definitely on a push lap right now. A lot of lockup from Azure. Damn, Marsh is... Scotty has retired. Here we go. Here we go. Azure really close there. Azure might be doing a lunge. Oh, there we go. Azure getting himself into that corner and just lunging in right there. Now Slim just gave up that position. It's unfortunate that Slim has decided, you know what? Slim is making a move right back at Azure right there. So Slim is not letting it go that easily. Kose goes. Slim, unfortunately, having to have a bit of a messy exit right there. Unfortunately, we couldn't capture that. As we see, Slim has got a bit of a wing damage. So, yeah, that is so unfortunate for him. That is so sad.
Extremely unfortunate. He was having a great day.
Quest just retired. Now we're under
Quest
virtual.
and
Martin.
Zeal has a puncture as well, so there had to be an incident.
There's definitely has been an incident, right? I think they had coming out of the high-speed exit right there on the left-hander. They must have had a bit of contact that went all the way out. That is not looking real good for Slim and Zeal, as they now have to go straight into the pits. But anyways, for these guys now, they get to have 3 points.
That's good points for Racing Point and McLaren.
Right, so now the field is now leveled. As you can see right here, we have Corsair right behind Azure. Corsair has been pushing quite hard right there. So the 2 guys up front, they're sitting on soft compound tires. So Mackie is on a soft compound tire, but Mackie is getting prepared to make a move on Marsh. So this is going to be one. Mackie just getting that edge on Marsh. So I have a feeling right here, Marsh is going to start pushing really hard and he's going to start getting a penalty. Zeal has left. Okay, most probably he's just disconnected. But Marsh is
still trying to get into the pit lane with that puncture.
Slim retires from the session. Why isn't Zeal going into the pits?
I think he's disconnected and now his AI is doing the thing, you know?
What the hell?
Now he's gonna have to do a whole lap with the puncture.
On both sides. Both left. The left side is actually punctured. That's not looking real good. But anyways, let's just get into the action right here. As we see Mackie trying to make a move on Marsh. And there we go. A lot of locking up coming from Marsh right there. So Marsh hitting those apexes quite well under the lockup. But then also Mackie managing to keep it nice and clean. Here we go. Now we might have a move right here in the first corner. Mackie backing away. Slim just left. Mackie backing away and making sure that he does not impede right there, and Mackie completing the move on Marsh quite easily. Now Marsh is most probably given away a position to Mackie to make sure that's Marsh he's planning to actually just get the DRS. That's what he's planning to do. There we go. So now Marsh has got DRS, allowing Azure to also have DRS behind him. What a really smart move. What a good team player effort that was. If you drop back behind, you allow the other driver to get a bit of a DRS. So it's looking fairly well right now. So Mack is under pressure. He's now sandwiched between the 2 Red Bulls. The poor Williams. Oh my God. This is not looking so great for him. But let us have a look and see if he's going to buckle under pressure. As you're having a bit of a sketchy exit out of that corner right there. So,
one thing in everyone's favor is all of them have a 3-second time penalty. So
yeah.
It's actually null and void.
It's literally a level playing field right here between these guys right here. So this is going to be one heck of a race between these guys up top. This will be interesting that Marsh will be getting pole position, I think, for the second or first time in this league, if he keeps this up. I know what Marsh is going to do. Watch Marsh.
He's going to let him pass.
He's going to let him pass, yeah. There we go. You see, he lets him get closer towards the last 2 corners. Now Mackie should get that DRS on the start finish. And then Marsh is going to let Mackie go past. Oh, he doesn't. That's interesting.
I think he's not gonna let him go past to give Azure the opportunity to pass him.
Oh, that will make a lot of sense right there. But the problem is Azure is still not in attack range right now. He will get DRS, but he's not at attack range.
And Marsh and Mackie and Azure all running really low on DRS.
Ooh, Mackie almost making a move there. Ooh, that's the end for Azure. That is the very much end for him. The question is Azure gonna play dirty? We've seen it yesterday. We've seen it here.
Still driving around the track with his flat tire.
Yeah, that's not looking so great for him, unfortunately. You know, AIs are quite interesting. When you want them to pit, they don't pit. But when you don't want them to pit, they go pit. Because Zeal did disconnect, he'll most probably come back as the race ends. So this is looking so great for Azure. And because right now we have... Ledman might get to third position for free. Oh, no. He's going to get fourth, definitely. But I don't, he's not close enough for third, so that's unfortunate.
I think he is.
No, I don't think so. Let's wait and see. Nah, it's not close enough. Kose, oh, there we go. He only gets fourth place.
1 second. Oh,
Wow.
Drive from Marsh and Azure making that massive comeback. I must say, Slim had the best race and just highly unfortunate.
Yeah, look, unfortunately, you know, what happened to him, you know, it's terrible. It happens. I think he was not really as focused. I think he most really would have been able to avoid that incident. But, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. It's been one heck of a race. And, wow. Yo, these guys could have done so much better. But it's unfortunate that... you know, this had to happen. So Wafty Waffles that just left, obviously just joined in to most really just have a look and see how the race goes. But yeah, that is one heck of an interesting race that we've just had right here. Well done to Marsh, getting his first or second pole position in the Redline Racing League for Tier 1. So that's looking real great for him. So that should up his game a little bit on getting closer and closer to Mackie and Marsh when it comes to points. But yeah, well done to the guys in top 3, well in the top 10 who managed to finish. But I think the guys who did not finish, going from 8th going all the way down, that's not looking so great for you guys. But there won't be any points being given for them. But yeah, wow, what an interesting race today.
It would seem that Spa is worse than
Monaco. Actually, that is so true. I actually had that in my mind right now. I'm thinking, you know, Spa is definitely the worst track compared to what Monaco is. But wow, I definitely enjoyed that race 100%. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Thank you, Lucius, for joining in also.
Thanks for having me.
It's been pretty awesome. But yeah, wow, what a deep race we had right there as these guys pushed themselves to the very limit. So so many spectators. Right. Oh wow. Okay, so there's been a few comments on Discord, but yeah, it's been quite interesting out there. But I hope you guys have had a great evening today joining us on the stream, and I hope I hope you guys get to enjoy the next one. Same time, same place, not tomorrow, same place next week, Wednesday. So it'll definitely be Tier 1 at 7 o'clock, and then followed by Tier 2 at 8:15. But yeah, thank you for those who've joined us. It's been one heck of an epic race that we've been seeing today from Tier 2 and Tier 1, and yeah, it's quite interesting what has happened today. We had a few drivers that we had hoped to see them at the top, and unfortunately, you know, with a bit of a minor mistake, and things just had to happen. So yeah, signing out from my side, and thanks for Lucius for coming right through in to help me out today. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoy your evening and have a lekker blast. And don't forget, keep it nice and safe. And we are still around, coming through next week. Same time, same place. Signing out from my side.